Hey everybody, today we're going to take a look at the Anubis mod and RDA kit that I picked up from Angel 6. Go grab a drink and a vape, we'll be right back. Alright, so welcome back. Tonight we're going to take a look at the Anubis mod that I picked up from Angel 6 for $25.50. This is a nice solid RDA and tube mod kit all in one, like I said, for $25.50. Nice solid brass and stainless steel mod. The name of the mod again is Anubis, and actually when people look at it, they look at it as him being a demon. This is not really, he's not really a demon. He was an Egyptian god of embalming and afterlife. And this was made in the honor of that. So like I said, let's take this down below. We're going to take it all apart. We're going to take a look at it. We'll put it back together. We'll throw a build into it. And then we'll vape on a little bit and I'll tell you my thoughts. So like I said at the beginning, go grab a vape, go grab a drink. We're going to head down low. Okay, so here we are down below. And here's the box that it comes into here. And as you can see, it has the god, and it says Anubis onto it. It is a magnetic flap onto it on this side. It says Anubis here, and then on the back here it just has your little, recycling, China export, just its actual little logos. And then when we open this up here, and you see it says Anubis again with your god, and you have your RDA, which we'll take out in a minute. You got your tube mod here. Trying to get this out on the camera here. Take all this all out. And then you get a bag of goodies here, which has a few extra O-rings, some Canthol with some extra grub screws, and a little blue screwdriver. So let's get this out of the way, and then we'll open up this here. Here's your tube mod. And take a look at that. And you got your stainless steel here, which is a 304 grade stainless steel. The copper, I was told, is treated so it doesn't patina like a regular copper. It's always going to have a little bit of a sheen to it. The engraving onto it is very, very deep. I don't care about the serial number because you've heard me say that before. I'm not so much of so anal about the logos and whatnot, but serial numbers should be only on Authentics only. And it says Anubis over here. Again, these are all my opinions. It's got your regular standard 510 thread here with adjustable for your RDA and your battery. We'll go over that as we go into it. And down over here is your locking ring, and the locking ring is a very unique locking ring where you never see the switch come out because it is a recessed switch. But as you can see, it works when you, and we'll end up taking that down also. And again, you got copper contacts all the way through, solid copper body. This thing is nice. And let's see if I can open up this base here. Show you what the inside of the switch looks like here. You got your regular bottom of it here with your nice engraving of the Anubis god onto there. Nice, fairly stiff spring, which is very good. And then you have your top screw, make your contact. And then this right here is where your, I don't want to do it all the way because this brass that's in there, there is locking, I don't know if the camera will pick that up, but see those 4 holes, there's 2 for venting, and then there's 2 that actually lock on for when this is loose. When you have that in there, it allows the spring to go up and down to travel through, and there's like little locating pins onto it. So like I said, you got the 4 holes, 2 of them are actually for venting and 2 are for the passage of the screw to go back and forth with your switch. So let's throw this back together here. I have not had any hot button issues or nothing with this, which is a good thing. I know I've had my friend brought over, and it's not really accurate, but he had one of those, it's a little meter to tell you what your voltage is and whatnot, and it gives us a good reference point, and I had actually gotten a 0.24 voltage drop onto it, which is very, very good. And like I said here, now on your 510, you have your adjustment here for your 510. For your atomizer, which when we put the atomizer on, we'll put the atomizer on first, and then you adjust for your battery rattle here. So let's throw that into there for a few moments, just to get it out of the way, and we'll take a look at the atomizer. The overall length on the body of this is, as I'm talking here, I'm cross-threading it, and I don't want to do that because it's copper. It is a 156 millimeters from top to bottom, 22.7 millimeters from across the side to side. It weighs 204 grams. This takes an 18650 only, and like I said, it is copper and 304 stainless grade steel. So let's get onto the atomizer now. And take this one out of the bag also. That to there. This has a copper and glass drip tip. Camera picked that up, but it's not a wide bore, but I do like the glass drip tip. It's helped heat dissipation. It does have your ribs onto there as well. It's got a very, very small hole in the center here, considering that what size of it is on the top here. But it's a very, very small hole coming up through the center of the 510. I'd like to see that a little bit bigger. It doesn't have to be fully bigger, but that's really a small draw there. So you're going to get more flavor than you are going to be getting more clouds, but maybe that's what it's set up for. Then you got your it's got good O-rings onto it, so it takes a little bit to take that off in there. Your RDA is a standard 3-post with a copper center pin, and look at, I'll throw a build into here, but these holes, post holes onto here, are freaking huge. Let me open up one of these here. That's a good size, and I can just about almost get that screwdriver all the way into there. And so definitely putting big screws, big wire into here, easily 22 gauge on each side would be definitely be very good for that. And O-ring was coming off in there. There we go. This is only dual coil only. That is a definite. It's because it's on your top cap here. As you see, you got your silent holes here and here. And let's see if I can get this top piece off in here. The airflow and everything reminds me of the Stellair RDA with your Cylons onto it. I would have liked to have seen a third option to make it a single coil, but the way it's set up, it is a dual coil, and here's your engraving again of the axe, I guess that would be, with the Anubis god engraved in with it there. So I like the engraving onto it altogether. It's not cheap made. It feels very, very deep into there, which is very, very good. You have a concave top cap there. Like I said, that's going to help with your flavor to go along with the smaller hole. So you're definitely it's more for your flavor than it is going to be for your clouds. So let's put this back together here. And like I said, on your post holes here and on your 510, it is a non-adjustable 510, even though it does show the copper contact with with a regular head. It is non-adjustable. What else can I tell you about this here? It is 22.7 millimeters across this way, and when you were just to put this in without your drip tip, it is 34.9 millimeters. That's one thing I did want to show you too. Hang on, let me take this back off in here. I want to show you how deep the well is onto this. It's about 7 millimeters deep. It's huge. I mean, look at how deep that is there. And I don't know if you can pick that up, but that's how deep that puppy is. I mean, it is seriously deep. It says it's approximately 7 millimeters. I couldn't get in there with the depth onto it, but that's what they said. It's almost approximately 7 millimeters onto your depth onto it. What else can I tell you? I think that's about it. The overall, like I said, it is 22.7 all the way down from top to bottom, and this will only take an 18,650. Let's throw a build into here, throw a battery in, we'll try it out, and then we'll talk about it a little bit more, and then we'll go up on top and talk about it a little bit more and what my final thoughts are. So let's just put this over here for a minute, and let's grab some Canthol. Let me grab my winder and whatnot, and hold on 1 minute, because I am can't find my, I didn't bring up any Canthol, so I'm going to pause it here, and I'll be right back. And as you can see, this thing is doing some chucking. I'll throw it on the ohm reader there to show you what we're at. I ran 26 gauge, 9 wraps, and it came out to be 0.61, I believe it was. Let's just find out here. Point 0.59. So actually turn it that way so you can actually see it. 0.59. And so let's throw it back onto there, and we'll go back up on top, and we'll talk about it some more. So hang on 1 second there. Alright, so let's take this back up on top, and then we'll see it there. Alright, so welcome back. We're back up here on top. Again, the product we took a look at was the Anubis mod that I picked up from Angel 6 for $25.50. Overall, I really enjoyed this mod. I've been using it now on and off for the last 3 weeks. You know, I'm taking it to work with me, because I wanted to give it a good shot throughout the day, and then I'm flipping back and forth with my other ones. But this thing has been, I have not had any misfires. I love the switch. No matter if I set it down and I forget to close it off, it's not gonna fire off on me. I love the deep well on the RDA. I mean, I could put a ton of juice in there. That's almost 7 millimeters deep. That holds a ton of juice. I'm not constantly having to drip. Big thumbs up onto that. It's definitely set up more like for the still air for your flavors. It's, it's got the Cylon openings for your airflow. It's got the convex on the inner part of your RDA. Like I said, it's definitely set up for flavor. It's not set up for cloud chasing. It's set up for flavor. I like the brass and glass strip tip. I do have a, like I said, I wish the bore was a little bit bigger onto it, and that's only just for me. But I know the reason for the small hole onto it is for the flavor. Overall, I love the look of the mod. It's a solid mod, like I said. I would definitely recommend it. $25.50. It's definitely a good mod. Alright, people, again, www.angel6.com. Link will be down below for that, and their Facebook. That's going to do it for today, so until the next time, keep vaping.